Kame house party.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the one and only and bestest improv comedy Dragon Ball podcast in the known universe. And we got another exciting episode of Dragon Ball to talk about. But look, before we get into that, we got to do a little Kame housekeeping. I mean, we got to clean up. It's a party. We got to make sure everything's right. Get the bottles in the right place. You know, have the snacks over here. You got like 3 separate bowls for chips, pretzels, and I don't know, cheesy poofs. And then, you know, you're calling in the order, making sure it's going to get here on time because I don't have time to cook all these wings. Okay, I got to go to Buffalo Wild to get some of them wings. Now, look, like I said, Kame housekeeping. The first piece of it is the world famous UN sanctioned 1 minute roundup. Whip sound.
You come to this saloon and tell me that's the hottest dang pepper that's ever been made.
Well, yes it is. I've spent over 30 years breeding and cultivating peppers, and this here is the hottest pepper in the world. Or my name isn't Ronnie Scoville, okay? I've even developed my own scale, the Scoville scale.
For weighing.
For measuring the spiciest ingredient known to man, capsaicin, my dear boy.
You're speaking these big words to me, Duck. All I know is that you came to me, Guy West Fieri.
That's right.
And you said if I can eat this here hot pepper.
That means you can be the mayor of Flavortown.
and seed.
Oh, that's how it happened.
Yeah.
Those were their ancient relatives of Guy Fieri and whoever invented the Scoville scale.
Yeah, Mr. Scoville.
Mr. Scoville.
Sorry, Dr. Scoville.
Yes, doctor. He didn't go to all that botany school for nothing.
Yeah. He went to Heat Academy.
Yep. Alma mater of one Nick Weiger.
I mean, he dropped out after a semester. Let's be real.
Let's be real. He couldn't hack it. He wasn't that much of a heat seeker. But that listener is a improvised Western-themed improv scene that we do at the top of every show to loosen or tighten or spice up our improv muscles like we did this time to get us ready for whatever we may want to do throughout the show as we discuss this week's episode of Dragon Ball. And that leads us in to the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us, this time Aaron, has 1 minute, 60 seconds to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z up until this point. I mean, we're in the 200s of episode count total. I won't break it down any further, but he's got a big job to do. So I have one question for you, Aaron. Are you ready to round up?
Yes, I am. And here we go. Dragon Ball, about 7 magic crystal balls. You collect them, you get any wish you want. Everyone wants them. And these adventures center around Goku, his little boy. He did a bunch of martial arts. He stopped people from using the balls for evil. He stopped demons. He entered martial arts tournaments. He made a bunch of friends. He got married, had a kid. Turns out the reason he's so strong, he's an alien, bud. But his brother, he killed his brother, who was evil. but that killed him. He went to the afterlife, trained a bunch, came back from the afterlife to defend Earth and his friends from other aliens from his home planet. He was able to do it, but a bunch of his friends died, so they're like, hey, we got to go to this other planet to get those Dragon Balls so we can bring our friends back, and they do, and there they meet other stronger aliens that like to pose and do dances, and one's like a little short guy and is cold as ice, and his friends were in a pickle, but then Goku went to that planet, and then he beat up a bunch of people, but now he's in a life and death struggle with Frieza, the toughest opponent, maybe the strongest alien in the universe, or just being, but he's building a spirit bomb to try to stop him.
Snaps for the boy. Snaps for the boy.
I definitely wanted it. Yeah, get that spirit bomb in there.
Man, I think you did a great job. And why we do that, dear listeners, so you don't have to go back and watch every episode of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, or listen to every single episode of the podcast to get caught up to where we are. But if you want more details about what we talked about or what Aaron covered in the 1 Minute Roundup, you can go back and listen to all of our archives. Just go to kamehouseparty.com or wherever you get your podcasts. You could just binge it. And then that gets us to the other piece of Kame housekeeping, which is where I tell the listener, Aaron, that we watched 2 different versions of the show. I watched the English dubbed version while you watch the English subtitled version, Japanese language version. And we do that because comparing and contrasting is fun. That's a free tip if anybody's writing any kind of term paper. Just make a pros and cons list, compare and contrast, do the format. You're going to get a B. That's all I can guarantee.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. B's get degrees. And the first difference between our episodes is usually the title. So I'm going to start with the English title for this week's episode, which is episode 93 of Dragon Ball Z. Keep the chance alive.
Ooh, it's close.
Ooh.
All right. My title. A little bit longer.
I'm gripping my desk.
I'm going to go ahead and say it's twice as long. But here we go. The episode title for episode 93 of Dragon Ball Z, the original Japanese title, roughly translated, is Keep the Chance Alive! Piccolo Suicide Support Strike.
Whoa. Okay, I'll take the additional. I'll take the additional on that.
It's serious.
It's Piccolo's suicidal support strike.
Suicide support strike. I don't like that they made an alliteration
yeah.
with it.
The alliteration has betrayed us. It makes us we're already, our brains are like, yes, good, and then everybody, the rest of our brain is like, no, bad.
So we'll see what Piccolo's strike is, because I think it introduces some things that may or may not be a real thing in Dragon Ball, but we'll find out.
We've got to kind of unpack some of that stuff as we get to it. But let's just pick it up. Pick it up where last week left off. Lots of really I like these sparkly shots of energy flowing from the surrounding planet to the spirit bomb as it's growing. That's kind of the opening. It's about it. I don't like it. It looks good. Goku's grunting, complaining that he needs more time. It's not big enough yet. Things I've never said that. I've never said those words. It's not big enough yet.
I need more time.
Or I need more time. I'm always ready to go. My spirit bomb is always ready.
It's floating. I mean, it's floating in the air right now.
Mm-hmm. You just can't see it. Obviously.
It's pixelated for standards and practices.
Yeah. Of course. Family show and all that.
You said it's fun to see all the sparkly stuff. I hate it because of a few things. One, there are these weird turtle fish that I did not like the look of. Not my cup of tea. Two, let's just look at Dende face down in the dirt.
Oh, okay, yeah.
His energy comes flying. I
was trying to skip that. I was trying to skip the dead Dende guru that they have to show us to remind us that most of the only Namekian alive is Piccolo.
It's because it's life force, right? So I
Right.
think it's just energy around them.
Around them. It's not
Mhm.
coming from them because they did. They got no life force.
I wish they had it like in that little energy stream. I wish there was like a little Dende shaped hole.
Oh,
Too soon.
yeah, a little bit.
I mean, it's been months on our end.
But it's only been minutes in the Dragon Ball world.
I know. Can't make that joke around Krillin or Gohan.
Krillin would have a fit.
Mm-hmm. Oh, come on. Come on, Piccolo. First of all,
what?
You're not known for jokes, but like about your fellow Namekian, and he's a boy. He was just a boy.
I mean, well, he's not a boy anymore. Wink.
Because he's dead.
Because he's dead.
Oh boy.
Look, he's just not pulling his weight. That's all. We're all giving our energy to Goku and the Spirit Bomb. Like here we are.
I don't see any sparklies coming from you though.
I mean, not yet, obviously. Like,
wait, are you holding back?
I'm not holding back.
I think this is a bigger issue than your poor timing on comedy. What are you saving up all that energy? You don't need. Give it to the Spirit Bomb.
Not yet. Listen, Krillin, you don't understand anything about this fight, okay? Goku's giving it his all, and he needs more time.
I understand that.
He needs more time. I don't care. I don't care the math you gave me. You did something where you're like, it's 50 meters in diameter. That means he needs X amount more time, like 5 minutes or so.
The charts that King Kai says. I mean, it's pretty convenient. There's like a little app, and you just plug in like, okay, here. I'll show you. You type in who you're fighting, Frieza. It's actually just a drop down. He's already in there. Otherwise, you have to put their stats in. But you put in Frieza, and then it calculates the size of the Spirit Bomb, how much time you need, and that time decreases if you put in like, well, how many planets are you absorbing from, and then general population. I just kind of did a general guess, but the app is telling us.
Give me that. Let me put.
Okay,
I want to try something.
Here's my brand new phone, my Capsule 13.
I hear the OS update really slows stuff down, but I'm gonna type in Krillin.
Okay, as the opponent.
Ooh. And calculating 4 seconds. 4 seconds to build a Spirit Bomb to kill.
Wait a minute, let me see that.
I mean,
and it only has to. It's
don't lie.
And it's only got to absorb from Puerto Rico. That's it.
The Boricuas will kill you, Krillin.
And like not even like parentheses, not even all of it. Like one drink stand.
I'm surprised you've been to Puerto Rico. You don't seem that well traveled.
Hey, island life, baby. I have to swim to get groceries. You remember that?
I don't.
Did I tell you about that? I
No,
mean, I know we don't talk, but
we don't talk.
We don't.
We're allies.
Should we?
Maybe.
Do you want to grab one of those aforementioned drinks after this?
Not yet. Krillin, we've got to stay focused.
All right.
Stay focused.
All right. I'm going to keep looking at the Spirit Bomb, and that's how I'm helping. And see.
While Krillin, Gohan, and Piccolo are staring up at this man-made sun, Bulma is having a conversation with Ginyu in frog form. I had a hard time understanding why this conversation was happening. Because Bulma in mine is asking Ginyu the frog, like, does he understand how strong Goku is? Like, do you think that Goku's going to be able to beat Frieza? Because when he was a boy, he never lost a fight. Every competition he got in, he won. And I think he's like, and so Goku's not done yet. He's going to beat that weirdo alien guy. And you go tell him, frog boy.
Ed the boy.
I
mean, that's pretty similar to mine. I mean, the reason it's there is because of filler.
Yes. They needed to buy some time, and we used a couple of interesting flashbacks to I guess get Bulma's point across.
Some chubby baby Goku, which I'm never opposed to.
Mm-hmm,
Him doing manual labor.
Yep. Literal manual labor with his hands.
She's really building up Turtle Hermit, which is weird
Yeah.
in this.
She's like, he trained with the Turtle Hermit. Don't you understand?
I don't know who that is. Who? I mean, Caro.
The Turtle Hermit. He has a big shell and he's a perv. I gave him a shrink watch and he jumped in my underwear.
Look, I once destroyed a whole planet full of these turtle hermits. Just giant turtles, big perverts.
Sounds like Master Roshi, all right.
Just imagine, I guess he's that species from Turt Perv, that planet.
Ah, now I know, and hopefully I can send him back there when I get back to Earth after Goku kicks your alien boss's sorry butt.
No, I just let me leave, please. Caro.
Nope. You're gonna tell that alien.
Yeah, in mine it is also like, you tell him that Goku's gonna beat him. Like what now? Email or a
like what?
quick Slack message.
Again, few questions. Why wouldn't Ginyu just change again?
He can't speak. The voice, he doesn't have that.
Oh, he doesn't have the voice box, so he
Yes,
can't
yes,
say
yes.
change.
That's-
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for answering that question.
Yeah, if I'm him, I am like, all right, I can do it. I can say change. I
Mhm.
can get this dumb frog voice to do it.
What about?
What if he
else?
writes it out?
That I don't know. That is a good question.
So what a bad attack if you have to say change.
Yeah, I mean, there are a couple holes here with Ginyu's ability to change. But just like this scene was just to fill a hole in the episode because they couldn't just cut back to more energy flowing towards the spirit bomb.
That's expensive.
I mean, those particle effects.
When inventing different aliens, combining two animals in a gross way.
This is before the age of the algorithm, before, what is it, Spore, that game where you could create your own alien, or a Viva Pinata, where you're crossbreeding fuzzy pinatas.
I played a lot of Spore.
Yeah, you did?
A lot. I did. The little crater, yeah.
Ah,
It was fun.
I never got into that, but it looked interesting, so I know I watched some videos of people playing it when it came out.
But I mean, we can't bore with Spore. We gotta let's get to the main event of this first half, because we talked about what those Z boys are currently doing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go back to the afterlife. Yes.
Oh yeah, we gotta stop at Otherworld because the Ginyu Force doing another set of poses for our Z boys.
They're just trying. Yeah, they're just trying to perfect it, right?
Yeah.
It's trying to get it down. Jace's was the best to me because when he does his, he's all very sweaty, but the poses that he is on his back and his legs are up like a flash dancey.
Oh yeah,
kind of pose.
Jace definitely puts in the most work on his poses. He tries the hardest. I think Guldo gets a pass because he's got smaller features. He can't make all the different angles and whatnot. So I guess Jace wins MVP of this pose off if we had to pick one. But they are after they pose, they're like, hey. We like this planet. We're going to make it a new base for the Ginyu Force. So, and Guldo, and I quote, says, so why don't you make like a hair and split?
That's new for me.
It's also new for me. Like, is he talking about split ends or is he talking about hair as in a rabbit? Because I thought he may have been talking about a rabbit. Because rabbits run fast, split like a rabbit. But Guldo doesn't have hair to make that reference if it is about follicles.
Right? That's what hair does.
Right? I don't know. Jace, your split ends are evident with my 4 eyes.
What? I condition every day, mate. And conditioner isn't just some applesauce I found. I'm very smart.
So that's where my applesauce has gone.
It's It's those commercials, the botanical ones,
Yes.
where the women have orgasms from shampoo.
Though it's literally called botanicals.
So I was like, oh, apple, that's a botanical because I'm smart and I know words.
Yes, he's very smart. Okay, I'm just gonna let that go. I think everybody got my reference right.
I thought you were talking about rabbits, George. Wink.
So I guess you've been reading of Mice and Men.
I mean, I watched like first 10 minutes.
You watched it?
There's a movie.
Right. I forgot.
On the flight over to the afterlife.
Look, I felt I was asleep. That's my fault.
It was like that, or I could watch reruns of Love It or List It. The two options on play.
That scene. You hit a vulnerable point in my low key love of all things HGTV. And Love It or List It is one of them.
I tried to think of the one with the Southern couple, Chip and
Joanna Gaines. Boy, they got their own network right now.
Fixer Up.
That's Fixer Up.
They're a Fixer Upper. Okay, yeah.
You're Love It or List It is the other two that have like oddly sexual chemistry.
Yeah,
like
I'm a harsh British woman,
and I'm an American lawyer who's got or a real estate agent.
We never touch
on camera.
On camera. Oh yeah. Why do you think everything is shot above the waist?
The people who are the poor couple is like, wait, are they doing hand stuff?
Yeah, are they doing hand stuff? They're trying to convince us to sell this house. They're just going to town on each other.
This is weird. Whenever the camera's not on them.
Like immediately. I've never seen someone zip that fast. Or zap.
Oh my God, he's zapping. All right, we love it. We're gonna keep the house.
Yeah, we love what you've done to every room.
We love that new potpourri you guys put in every room.
Oh, they're celebrating.
Isn't one of them supposed to be mad?
No, they look very mad. They look very mad. If you sort of put your hand about yo underneath your eyes, it looks just like the TV show, and they're very mad at each other. They're both grimacing.
But we're not grimacing about the rest of this scene because they do a nice little setup for pre-commercial where they're like, I think it's Raccoon says, "Remember, guys, what Captain Ginyu said. When you're on a new planet, you always got to test your powers first in case the environment messes with your abilities." And then,
I mean, that's you. The Z boy, the other ZB, B for busted. Tien, Yamcha, Chaozu. They're ready to scrap. They're a little worried, but they want to give it a go. Yamcha, his big insult is after Goldo's like, "Hey, get out." His big insult is, "These jerks are warped."
Dang, what a harsh slang term. Warped.
These dinguses, they're real sickos.
These four freaks are freaking me out.
These ultra nerds, they're making my brain go wibble wobble. I'm Yamcha. These are the words I know.
When I see these four, my eyes go cross-eyed and my knees start to jiggle. But I'm not scared.
Let's fight.
And I think let's go to commercial.
Vince, I just got an urgent message. It had the little exclamation mark next to it from friend of the show
Ooh.
and my co-host for about anime, Noah Clifton. There's an audio communique that
Okay.
he said I have to play it during this commercial break.
All right.
He sent me a gif of it's Wesley Snipes crying and holding the gun. He sent that with it, so I know he's like, oh, it's desperate. I have to do it.
Yeah, that's how you.
But I know he doesn't.
I use that GIF on Slack communiques where I'm like, I need to know what's happening on this project.
Well, it lets you know that you're serious, but you're also sorry about kind of the inconvenience of it.
Mhm.
I think.
Then I always follow it up with Chow Yun Fat leading and doing the
Yeah.
thumbs up,
Thumbs up, eating noodles.
eating noodles. You know
That's
how it goes.
The ideal life, honestly.
Mhm.
Thumbs up, eating noodles. But look, I have not listened to this. We're gonna play this. I have no idea what it could be about.
Okay.
So here we go. And I'm gonna hit play for real this time.
Hi, this is Noah, co-host of Thinking Too Hard About Anime. Here to let you know their third season, Satoshi Coneheads, has begun and is available wherever you get your podcasts. So come join Aaron and I as we go through the works of one of Japan's most unique and visionary directors, Satoshi Kon, starting from his early days in manga all the way through to his feature films such as Perfect Blue and Paprika. It's going to be a fun time, and we'll know you'll enjoy it too. Again, that's Thinking Too Hard About Anime, wherever you get your podcasts.
What? Vince?
Yo.
I don't remember recording anything. The third season of Thinking Too Hard About Anime, where we focus on visionaries thrown around a lot when it comes to directors, but I'll slap that on Satoshi Kon any day of the week.
Mhm.
Apparently we're doing a third season. Apparently we're covering not only the stuff he directed, but did you know he did manga? That was he did that for 15 years before he directed his
Say
first movie.
what? Look,
I mean,
I'm just as surprised as you, and I think I'm gonna have to add this to my feed. So if you are intrigued by not only the perfectly punned up title of Satoshi Coneheads, and you want to learn all about Satoshi Kon and his oeuvre, then you gotta listen to Thinking Too Hard About Anime, and you gotta download it right this minute. Season 3 is out now. I mean, it's a surprise drop.
yeah, apparently he also texted me and said, we've already recorded 3 episodes. How do you not remember? And I'm like, been busy, I guess. his life is too incredible. It blew my mind.
And I'll say, listening to Noah's voice, chef's kiss. I equate Noah's voice to butterscotch. It's smooth.
Ooh.
It is nice and reassuring, just like those butterscotch candies you used to get sitting in church.
Yeah, even through an iPhone, it's delightful. But yes, please, if you haven't already, go subscribe to Thinking Too Hard About Anime. It's minus YouTube. It's the same place you're listening to. You'll find it in the same place you're listening to this. Catch up on our first 2 seasons if you haven't already, where we talk about Cowboy Bebop, and then season 2 where we talk about Hideaki Anno, but not about Evangelion because we're bad at SEO. But he also because he did a lot more than that. But yeah, season 3, Satoshi Kon, get with it. But it would be greatly appreciated if you follow, if you listened.
Yeah. So with that CTA, we gotta get back to the show. We're back on King Kai's planet, and the Ginyu Force is ruining furniture. Jace and Berta. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, truly, we kind of just fell into the HGTV thing, but it's demo day, baby.
It's demo day on King Kai's planet, and we got our contractors, the Ginyu Force.
But they're worried about the calibration. They don't know if their equipment works here on this planet because of the high gravity.
Mm-hmm.
It
And it does. Look, it does. They test out all the abilities you know and love. Finger blasts. Guldo uses his telekinesis to rip a tree out of the ground and then throws it into King Kai's house. And then we get the crescendo of Rakum's mouth cannon I believe that is what he calls it. Riku mouth cannon! And it makes a massive explosion.
Yeah, it was cool to see. The Z Boys are, of course, freaked out. But here's what I want. It doesn't happen this episode. But I hope, I don't remember how, or how this whole works out. I need to see a Goldo and Chaozu psychic fight, right?
I know, right? Like, just them with their hands out, like,
Yeah.
Guldo's just crapping his pants.
What
a terrible technique.
Yeah, that's... Hey, how's it going? I'm the freak of the group, in case you didn't know.
Oh my God, guys, they've got the Joker on their team.
Ha ha ha, hee hee. I'm gonna show you a picture of a loved one who's in a factory. You don't know which one, though.
Oh, I hope it's not my mom, Mama Guldo.
Well, look, your mom's in this factory. Here's the feed. No audio, though. Just...
Martha!
Wait, do you want audio? Wait a minute, why did you say that name?
What? That's just my mom's name.
Well, that's my mom's name, too. Me,
That's my
Chaozu.
mom's name, too.
Piccolo.
Yeah.
You're back.
Sorry, I'm back. I left my cloak. What's going on here?
The cloak you're wearing?
Huh? It's on me?
Did you just come back as you heard Martha and you wanted it on?
Look, I heard there was a Martha. I just wanted to get in on it. Sorry. I'll go back to Namek. Again, my bad.
Yeah,
See
you
ya.
kind of ruined the moment between us.
Who was that guy?
Let's see. To put it in terms you understand, I guess he's, I guess he is Batman. He's more of a Batman. Are you guys talking about Margaret? Me mum? That's me mum's name, too.
Shut up, Jace. No one's talking about your mom.
I wish you guys would. She's lovely.
We don't doubt that. It's just not what we're talking
Great
about.
hair. That's where I get it from.
Yeah, we know. She is also the stylist for ZZ Top. We know.
Did I tell that? Look, I get it. I tell that story a lot, but it's a good story. That's how I was born.
Hold on. You've left that part
I told you that part.
You're a ZZ Top son?
Yep. Technically, look, these are Z fighters. I'm a ZZ fighter. And look, the song Every Girl's Crazy About a Shop Dress, man, that's about them and me mom. She was crazy for them whenever they wore suits.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
They spun a guitar and it spun her heart in a tizzy.
Jace, truly. Everybody in this universe and the other universes loves ZZ Top. This
The
is
greatest
incredible.
band
They're the
in
greatest band in
universe.
all the universe.
Yeah, I'm cold-blooded, and even I like their warm beats and riffs.
Raccoon thinks that their guitar playing is superb. Raccoon, I thought you were going to say something else. Like something a little bit more, like, clever? No, Raccoon is just a big fan. All right. Well, listen here, you little joker.
Wait, but our moms, are we not bonding
right.
over that, or are we psychic fighting?
I guess
Honestly, either one. I'm cool with either.
I don't think it'll require us to move to do either. So, can you just turn off the waterworks that are happening in my pants?
All right, reversey.
Whoa, I didn't mean reverse. And
scene.
I mean, look, again, we implore you, don't fight Chaozu under
Don't
any
fight
circumstances.
No. Like you, maybe after a cleanse, after like 3 days,
Yeah.
liquids only.
If
maybe
you're on a
prepared.
green juice kick, that is Chaozu's one weakness.
Nothing in the take, Chaozu. Now what?
Then Shatsu has to take over the Staten Island ferry.
And it's the bombs in one of the passengers' hands, and it's their choice. And
Of course, and blah 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 blah. Piccolo shows up, punches a bunch of cops.
yeah, he asks Bulma to make a device so he can spy on everyone. And there's like there are moral implications of it.
Of course, Bulma is voiced by Morgan Freeman. Bulma Freeman. But look, the next bit of this scene, King Kai is like, "What's going on out here, you boys? Who are you? I suggest you leave my planet." And I put in quotes in my notes like, this is a F around and find out moment from King Kai. And I thought, Aaron, we're gonna see King Kai do some kind of technique that whisks them away. I thought it was gonna be that quick, where he's just like, bye-bye. But instead, he gets a notification in his brain that Goku's using the spirit bomb.
Sorry, my brain's not on silent. Sorry. For church, I do, but other than that.
I don't have anything to follow up with that. Sorry.
So let's follow up with Frieza. Finally, tired of the charade, tired of whatever it is that's going on, kicks Goku. Just kicks him a bunch. Goku, like, hey, arms up. Is gonna just still doing it. Frieza doesn't quite realize, and I think this is the sticky wicket of what is filler and what is actual things that the Z Boys can do.
Right.
Because Piccolo realizes that Goku needs some time, as previously established. He says, "Quick, Krillin, Gohan, give me your key. Come on."
Hold my hand, damn it.
Yeah.
We're about to cross the street.
You boys look both ways, and then give me your key.
Yeah. This was confusing. Because so he says to them and yours, give me your key. Because in mine, he's like, listen, guys, we got to give Goku all of our key, but leave some for yourself. Don't give it all to me.
But he says give it to Goku, but then give it to him?
Yes.
I
don't really understand. Like, and we've never seen this ability happen yet thus far.
A key transfer.
A key transfer. But it's to the point where like Krillin and Gohan are concerned about Goku to the point where they lose focus, and Piccolo's like, focus. Guys, stay focused. Hold my hand. We're about to cross a busy street.
I am not. It is 4 lanes. I am not kidding. We will not stop at GameStop if you don't do this. And yes, it's just a look. We're not getting anything.
We're gonna go in. You're gonna price the games that you want, and we'll come back next week and see if they're on sale.
Maybe one of those little blind bag figurines, one each, maybe.
Gohan, you can get a Funko Pop.
Krillin, spanking. Come on.
Well,
I'm 22. I think
you're acting like you're 5.
Wah. I want a Funko Pop too.
Well, with that kind of attitude, what you're gonna get is bent over my knee and a slap on the bum.
Is that how you're stealing my key? By embarrassment?
If I have to.
Fine, it is.
I'll do it in front of everybody at this Target. I don't care what they think.
Damn, but some of my friends are coming up because they got ices and they're just hanging out because it's suburbia. What else are you gonna do at this age? At 22,
all you want to do at 22 is go to the Target, get your icy, a big soft pretzel.
Thank you,
and hang out at the Starbucks.
Get a steamer.
Everybody's gonna say get nachos, and then nobody's gonna eat them because they're gross.
Yeah, Yeah, they've been sitting there a while. And so, look, sometimes they pre-cheese them, which is that's weird. Just cheese it on demand.
They deserve a spanking.
Yeah, go spank them, not me. I'm giving you energy.
Thank you.
Here's all two of it.
Ew. Why is it wet?
It's a hot day. No further explanation.
No further seed. And seed. I can't believe we touched on one of the most. It has to be the most relatable young adult experiences. Like you're not going to Target to buy anything, but just hanging out at Target.
We a little more rural area, so not Target. But Walmart doesn't have a little food court now, does it?
So you didn't have one
unless it's a Subway, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say you were at the Walmart before they got the Subway or the McDonald's or the arcade.
There was a McDonald's in there. I think it might still be in my hometown. Or it got replaced with the Subway. I've seen independent restaurants in the Walmart.
I mean, now
nail salons.
Yeah, you could put whatever you want in a Walmart. It's a storefront. But like as in my youth, I'm from Delaware, which has nothing to do in it for any young person or anybody, period. So we spent a lot of time at the movie theater at the Regal, which was around the corner from a Target and a Christmas tree shops. So for more hours than we should after watching a movie, would hang out in the Target parking lot. Just hanging out, sitting on our car trunks and shooting the shit, chopping it up with the security guard driving their white truck around. Like the guy would just come by and be like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" And we're like, "Nothing." And he's like, "All right."
Do you know any girls?
It's like, why don't you guys
Not for me, for you?
Why don't you guys go to the TGI Fridays? It's like, I don't want a milkshake or
It's
a
expensive,
smoothie.
yeah.
Yeah, it's expensive. Way too expensive for our budget.
$8 for mozzarella sticks?
No
on a
way.
teen's budget? Nah.
I could get a whole Moe's burrito next door. And they welcome me. Look, and I had friends who worked at that, Moe's. So
you brilliant bastard.
it wasn't until the Red Robin came to town that there was a paradigm shift of what we did in the evenings, because it's like, oh, you can go to Red Robin, get a burger for $6 and endless fries.
Those teens are never leaving. We had them all, at least. I think our town somehow got like into that early 80s mall boom, and it lasted a good bit. I mean, it's still there. It's definitely a shell of its former self.
It's full of Instagram shops.
Well, I think now it's like little southern knickknacks. I think the Belks and the Pennies are the only retail outlets there. I think a TJ Maxx moved in. The arcade's long gone, but there's like a little geek store there now for like collectibles and like video games and cards. The Chick-fil-A is no longer there because it moved to a freestanding Chick-fil-A.
Wow,
which is always busy because Chick-fil-A.
And that's crazy. That's crazy because a Chick-fil-A in a mall usually doesn't have to go anywhere, right? But
I knew the owner of that franchise, and I think he had an opportunity and enough money to like put more money in and go to the freestanding, because he probably, I'm sure he did the math. He's like, oh, I'll be, instead of like upper middle class, I'll be rich.
Yeah,
and I won't have to do anything, buddy.
Filthy rich,
and not lift a finger. I'm now owner, no longer operator. That's the dream. That's the dream of a franchise owner.
So, okay, last mall story, then we'll get back to.
I mean, it's here and there. We'll see.
The Delaware mall story. There is a major mall on the border, of PA and Delaware, called Christiana Mall on I-95, right? And when I was younger, that mall was a piece of crap. Nobody went there. It had a really nice movie theater and an arcade, right? But like the stores in it were like, again, Sears, Boscov's, like those things that don't fully exist anymore. This was also, again, Delaware youth have nothing to do. So guess what, Aaron? They start little gangs. And they went to
Little
Christiana
gangs.
Mall and would fight. Like everybody knew, like, hey, you don't hang out in Christiana Mall after when it gets dark, because that's when the kids show up and they fight and,
They
and the
started a
gangs show up.
fucking fight club.
To the point where like they revitalized the Christiana Mall by throwing a Target in there. It's
Mhm.
got an AMC movie theater now. It's got a Nordstrom.
Oh.
It's got all the big players. Macy's has a huge footprint.
Oh,
They got
that's-
a Bass Pro Shops next door, okay? And they police it heavily, as in between when I was in high school, you had to be escorted by an adult if you were under 18, and they would check your ID when you went.
Oh, that's upper middle class as hell.
Yes, it was.
I-
And now it is fully upper middle class.
I escaped the time of needing to be carded at the mall.
Getting carded, going to Auntie Anne's. All I want is a pretzel, Mr. Policeman.
I just want a pretzel dog. Maybe a cinnamon one if I can scrounge up enough change, please.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you know how much gas money we spent to get out here? we had to top off Ryan's tank to half full for his Honda Fit. This is what we had to do to get out here, Mr. Policeman.
You ever cram 6 dudes in a Honda Fit? It's not pretty.
We dragged our game consoles to trade them in a GameStop, Mr. Policeman.
We want our $10 store credit, god damn it.
Well, okay, that's enough of us having a ball at the mall.
Because there is another ball we got to talk about, which
Mhm.
is the one Frieza finally, after beating just the ever-living snot out of Goku into a little lake, a little puddle, Frieza finally notices the reflection. He goes, whoop, and finally looks up. He stopped listening he started listening to Leo in that movie, looked up, and what does he see? He sees a giant ball of energy. And he's freaked out. He's scared out of his mind because it's a lot of energy. And from Goku, that's Saiyan, ew.
Yeah, a lot of, how did he do this? Where did he get all that energy from? No matter. And then, of course,
Meh, whatever.
yeah,
me
Frieza freaks
see.
out for a minute, remembers he's the baddest in the universe.
Let me pull out the app and do the calculations. Oh, that's not big enough to hurt me.
You'll need a ball that's 5 minutes bigger or something.
Yeah.
Which you won't get a chance to do. But Goku last ditch punch to try to get one in on Frieza to buy some time. Frieza catches and counters with a what is going to be, he says, lights out.
Oh, it's dark because it's a finger gun right real close to the camera.
Oh yeah.
And it's glowing, and it's like, this is the end. And then Piccolo, full of
I am Batman. I mean Piccolo.
I'm the knight.
I am the Namekian. I am the green. I am made of plant.
What if I go as Great Namekian Man? Wear some sunglasses so no one knows it's me,
That's it.
the only Namekian on Earth.
No one will ever guess.
Mhm.
My secret identity really is Piccolo. They'll probably get me confused with Kame.
Yeah, wear a shirt that says Post Boy. No one will know.
They'll just be like, hey, Post Boy, you ever heard of the Namekian Man? Who? Never heard of him. Better get back to my job as a Playboy philanthropist.
Wait, I have to change my voice. This is my Namekian
right.
Man voice. Hi, it's me. Piccolo. Who? Namekian Man? I'm just Piccolo. Back to my mansion.
that I could drive to.
Thanks for
only
giving me-
Piccolo knows how to drive.
Yeah. You notice how you never seen a Namekian Man driving?
You've never seen Namekian Man and Piccolo in the same place.
Wait, no, that's Wait, I mean, they're constantly in the same place because they're two different people. I heard they hang out at the AMC.
But don't wear black, because that's the other gang's color.
They're actually, I heard Piccolo, the Namekian man, he's trying to break up that fighting ring of children.
And Piccolo's a sponsor. Oh no!
And see, me, Piccolo, I'd encourage children to fight. If you know my history. So two different people.
Oh, is that a bank getting robbed? Better go home.
Yeah, I better go away from that and not towards it. You're walking towards it as you're saying that.
Don't look over here.
You're putting on sunglasses, changing shirts right in front of me.
Who are you talking to, citizen? It's
it's-
I, Namekian man.
Oh, thank God, there's a bank being robbed. And some cowardly, sniveling, weirdly voiced Piccolo just left, who I feel like he could have
Hey,
helped,
bite
but he
your
ran
tongue.
away.
Bite your tongue. Thank you.
Oh, you're so commanding. I do it.
Don't make ill of Piccolo. He's a stand-up guy, and just because he doesn't have the same kind of powers as Namekian man, doesn't mean he can't be a good guy.
You ever drive a car? Just out of curiosity.
What's that?
A car, a vehicle,
Car.
a truck,
Truck.
bike,
Bike.
hovercraft.
Never heard of him.
You've heard these words.
Never heard of him. Look, I'm Namekian man.
You're
I've never heard of anything
you're
other
stashing a
than
car.
stopping crime.
You're stashing a car behind some bushes right now.
Look, these leaves need to go on this car for Namekian purposes. And if you have anything to, if you touch it, Namekian man's gonna come and get you. Just like I gotta go get these bank robbers. See ya.
oh, you're back.
Ah, Piccolo's back.
Wait, Piccolo, I didn't know you wore sunglasses and a Postboy t-shirt.
No. I wear a Postboy t-shirt, but no sunglasses.
Fancy.
Fancy. There could have been a ward,
a young Dende.
a young Dende.
An undead Den. He'll be alive soon. Don't worry.
Don't worry. Look, everybody's worried about dead people in Dragon Ball. Don't worry. They
Don't.
come back.
It's never permanent. Or they're in the other life and like kind of nothing has changed.
Yeah.
There's
And
like zero
speaking
difference.
of coming back, that power that Piccolo got from Gohan and Krillin, he uses to kick the ever-living crap out of Frieza before he can deal the death knell for Goku.
It's a good kick.
It's a really good kick. I like that. I like because it's like a little like key warning almost that Frieza gets. So purple light just before he gets his face kicked in. The thing is, though, Piccolo says to Goku, "Hurry up with that spirit bomb. I used the last bit of my energy with that kick. Got nothing left."
Yeah, Krillin, there wasn't a lot.
It's
2, and it was
it's
wet.
like getting water from a stone. Just not happening for me. That Gohan, though, boy, oh boy,
Ooh.
he's got key to spare. He
Premium.
could probably jump in here and fight with me if he wanted to, but I told him
Premium.
not to.
Premium key.
Premium,
Mhm.
unleaded.
25% ethanol.
Burns green, burns clean.
Like me. Yeah. Perfect for a Namekian.
That's right. Namekians run on unleaded premium Gohan energy.
At least that one does.
The sun, boom.
Ooh.
Put it all together. You got photosynthesis, baby.
So this ends with what? We got, oh, that was good. That was so good. I don't have anything to add. Just, let's just sit for a moment.
Yeah, we can enjoy that one.
Frieza's not enjoying it. He is so mad. He is the angriest we've ever seen him. Cut to King Kai in the afterlife, like, you boy. Oh, hold on. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, you guys could take them, right? Chaozu the freak, Yamcha the idiot, and Tien the, I guess, normal guy.
Tien, the reasonable one.
Yeah, you don't really have any distinguishing. You just have distinguishing physical features. Personality-wise, you're just like, you're like a medium white plain tea.
Well, I could tell you, Kinkai, how I got these scars. That's my line.
I'm interested, Tien. Wait a minute, that's Sharpie.
Oh, haha. Can't play this game.
That's right, I replaced your scar making machine with Sharpie.
Chaozu. Oh
Hee
man.
hee.
All right, nothing extraordinary has ever happened to me except the one time I won the Tenkaichi tournament by default. Technicality, Goku fell over.
Technicality, no down boo over. Oh, why did I trade you? You kind of look. If anyone's like Tien's my favorite character, I want to meet him because I want to meet the most middle of the road person there is.
You mean if like average was a person, like if medium
Yeah.
just became a like the size became a person?
Yep, that's what I'm saying. Me, King Kai, not anyone else.
Well, Kinkai, that hurts. like it cuts deeper than these fake scars I drew on my body.
You're still drawing. Yeah, you're still like.
Well, because I thought it'd look cool if I had one over my chest.
Wait, do you get a scar at some point? I'm trying to remember. Me, King Kai, is trying to remember. I see the future.
I thought I had one. I know I don't know if Yamcha gets any more.
Oh yeah, Yamcha's a scar boy. You could.
Yamcha
Yeah.
gets more scars.
Yeah, tell him the weekend. He's the motherfucking scar boy.
And seed.
Seed.
Oh shit, motherfucking scar boy.
But they-
You know the weekend. The weekend is a secret listener. We know it.
Oh yeah, of course. On the
He just hides his IP, so we can't find him.
it's a long tour. Look, on that tour bus, you got a lot of time,
Mm-hmm,
and we got a lot of episodes.
and we've got a lot of unanswered questions at the end of this episode. Will Goku complete the Spirit Bomb in time? Will Piccolo die fighting Frieza? Is Yamcha, Tien, and Chaozu enough to fend off the Ginyu Force? All that on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z and the next episode of KHP. So you got to tune in and find out.
Yeah, we have to tune in, and then you have to tune in literally in that order.
Yeah,
Is
that's
how it's
how it
going to
goes.
happen. But yeah, thank you all so much for listening. We really appreciate it. There's some email. I remember now. I do want to get this little bit from Master Researcher Nick. Not coming in with any Dragon Ball research, but just some general stuff that we need to know. So we talked about a trump card, and we were trying to figure out what the heck is that.
Mm-hmm.
So for all of our edification, here's some trump card. Here's the definition. Any card game in which one card or suit ranks the highest has a trump card, the card that wins a hand. If you play a trump card during a game of spades, it means that you take the whole trick. In other words, you'll pick up every card on the table. So it's just the highest card,
Oh, okay.
the bestest card, the thing that wins everything
All right, cool.
forever and ever.
Now I feel more
Mhm.
secure in using that out in the wild. So thank you, Master Researcher Nick, as always, giving us that good research.
And if you want to send us some research, maybe you want to try your hand, but mainly your voice at a 1-minute roundup, you can send all those to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. You can reach out to us on Instagram or Twitter. Go give those a follow. Why not?
Mhm. And TikTok.
And I mean, if you want, that's fine.
It's there. It's there.
It's
If you're
there.
on it, if you're on it, we're not going to say don't download it for us, but if you're on
Please
it,
don't. No.
follow us on TikTok.
It's a trap.
It is a
ti-
trap.
It's the biggest time suck in the world.
It's dangerous, and
but
we
but we're part of it.
we were forced to do it by Namekian gunpoint.
A tall sunglass wearing stranger came in
Mm-hmm.
in a very deep voice.
Said, get my ass on TikTok.
Come on, this is gold you got here.
Get my ass on TikTok, or you're going to. Time is going to end for you. Sorry, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, Namekian man's not known for his wordplay.
No.
Just usually growling or saying what kind of pants you're wearing.
Culottes, pleats.
Look, if you have the means and the will to support us financially, you can do so by going to patreon.com/kamehouseparty. For a mere $5 dues a month, you get mostly weekly bonus content, a big grab bag of things. If you just want more of us, that is the place to get it. And we're always streaming twitch.tv/kamehouseparty. Our main nights are Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, but we'll every now and again we'll come in with a surprise stream of one of us.
And we've got that new follower goal, 400 follows for Arian's 40th. So tell your friends about us. Tell everybody about Kame House Party. Get us those follows so we can give Aaron the present he deserves, and that is validation through social media.
Yeah, tell your friends that some stranger you listen to, someone you never met, is old, and their only desire is Twitch followers.
And look, whether you are about to fight the 4 opposing Ginyu Force members, or you've given your key to Piccolo for some unknown reason, you gotta keep
fighting.